And we are back. Happy Friday, everyone. We made it another week. You're 9 to 5. Forget about it. It's the weekend, baby. It's Friday. Get the shots in. Get the beers in. Get the women in. Boys, lads. Go and do what you got to do and enjoy your weekend. But to start off, to kick off that weekend, I'm going to give you an insane game here. We've got, people a bit different on the channel. We've got Grime Scene playing as the Frenchies and going up against Knights Templar. Now, Grime Scene is on the scene with eStock recently. I think he's got his own YouTube channel where he does like highlights from some of the tournament games. I think that's right. So yeah, I'll post his channel and stuff like that. I think he's got a Discord as well on the description. So go and give him a follow on YouTube if you want to keep up to date with all of that sort of stuff. Knights Templar. I'm not sure what the elo is. It's pretty good elo, but it's not top level elo. However, it's going to be entertaining nonetheless. Just you wait. I've been given a little bit of taste of what's to come in this game. And come is what you will be doing when you finish watching this game. Yeah. All right, let's have a look at the decks. And this is we've seen this before, though, right? We have seen this before. Psionic. This man is a pioneer. He has made French villager rushing an actual meta build order. And he has inspired the masses. And you can see here, Grime Scene is well and truly been inspired. He's got lots of these villager upgrade cards. But what makes this map? This map will make that villager meta even better. I wonder, well, the thumbnail's going to give it away. So I say, can you guess what that is, guys? Well, the thumbnail's going to give it away. So, however, we shall see. We shall see. Okay, let's go have a look at Knights Templar, who's playing as Ethiopia. Let's have a look at some of the shipments he's got. Okay. Interesting. He's got a few Age 1 cards as well. So he's got Oromo Migrations, which, you know, can be quite a good card. You've got, funny enough, this card, when it first came out, you never used to have to pay for the villagers, but it kind of got nerfed, so you have to pay at least 50. You have to pay 50 food per villager that you've lost, up to 15. So say you've lost 15 villagers this game, you can get 15 of them back with this card, but it does cost 50 food per villager. He's also got Neftenias can be trained in the Commerce Age and Tabor. Okay, interesting. Lots of Neftenia upgrades here. So it could be some, could even do some Age 2 Neftenia stuff. That would be interesting. Going up to Age 2 with Habesha. I believe that's the 300 coin agent. Okay, nice. Using that Aben very effectively there to heal up his Explorer. And he's going to be picking up Peasant Weaponry worth 90 wood. Look at that Aben go, baby. Oh, and the special ability he used, he accidentally used it because it's like a circle circumference area, and he accidentally used it on some of these, or all of them, the marauding musketeers. And oh, that's gonna be a huge mistake. That is gonna be a huge mistake. But the Aben, thank God, can finish off the bear and pick up the treasure. Thank you, Aben. I'm surprised that the musketeers didn't kill the Aben as well. I'm not sure why they didn't attack it. Maybe because that went out of range. But regardless, so dumb. Yeah, I mean, you've only got yourself to blame there. He used the special ability of the hero, which, for anyone who doesn't know, it makes Treasure Guardians attack each other, and that includes all Treasure Guardians. So yeah, that was pretty funny. Does have a forward villager here, which I'm interested to see what he's going to do with that. Grime Scene, he's aged up. He went for a 12-10, the classic 12-10 we see so much recently. Going for... Oh, he went for Ancient Regime. Interesting. Where has that gone then? Okay, he's just plonked it in his base. Okay. Usually when you send this card, I like to do 14 villager age ups or even 13 villager age up for Ancient Regime. I think it's just better because by the time the card gets sent and you can plonk down the embassy, you age up at the same time, but just with better eco. So it makes sense to do a later age up if you go for the Ancient Regime build. However, he's doing it defensively, so that that makes it interesting. He aged up with 400 wood, so he's gone for a second trade post. He has gone for the trading post, the House of Fanar. And you can see here that cheeky little big button. Just a cheeky little Greek yogurt there. We'll see if that comes in handy. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It does. Okay, 4 villagers behind this. Makes sense. I'm sure we'll probably see 700 wood next. Or he'll just... Yeah, because he's going to need stagecoach. He's going to want stagecoach behind this. So just massing lots of natives at the moment. Making some Royal Musketeers and some Evzonis. So pretty standard native stuff here. We'll definitely want to get House of Habsburg as well. Going to be picking up this XP treasure. Scribbled orders for the Light Brigade worth 115 XP. Okay. Oh, this is an interesting card. 10 Desert Archers being sent here. Okay, so we've got the double war camp. That looks like he did the Red Sea Wagon into the double... Yeah, he's doing the double racks build, which is pretty scary. But he's now sending this card here, 10 Desert Archers for 500 coin. Interesting. Could have taken this city tower. He should actually take the city tower and use it as Okay, nice. He is going to do that. He's saying, this time, baby, I'm going to take you down. This guy wants revenge. Look at me. I am the captain now. I see the meme. I see what you did there. And surely he will use this city tower as the shipment point for the 10 Desert Archers. So kind of cool. 500 coin for 10 Desert Archers. We'll see if this pays off. I do rate these Desert Archers. They are basically like an outlaw archer. And you can see there they have this special ability with 22 range, which is really, really cool. It's a terrible fire animation, but... it's very, very cool nonetheless. Okay, now going for prize ball, which he'll probably sell for wood. You can see there he's got everyone on food. And then he can just buy 386 value for livestock there. And then by the time the prize ball comes in, that'll be another 500-600 wood that he'll be able to use just to keep producing houses and gas Kenyas. So yeah, he's going for a very strong Age 2 build with Ethiopia. You don't see much of this anymore. I think it was Melon Cola that made this popular. And it was very dominant on the meta, on the ranked ladder for a long time, for a while. It's not the fastest rush, but it's a very strong, powerful rush. And you can see it there comes the prize ball. So now he can get 570 wood from it if he wants to sell it, which I'm sure he will at some point. Yeah, and there he goes. Oh, did he sell it? What did he buy though? Oh, did he sell it for coin? I think he sold it for coin, and the coin value was not very much. So that feels like a huge mistake there. He sold it for coin, and now he's just double raxing Shotter Warriors, which isn't bad, I guess, but I would rather just put it on wood and then just get a load of Kenya. Wow, look at that long-range attack. You can see that long-range attack. Killing a villager there. Very nice. And I just realized I've got friend or foe color on. There we go. Blue and yellow. Okay. Down goes the Royal Embassy. Down goes one of the native posts. So loses the ability to use the big button, the Greek Revolution. And obviously, if he builds another trade post, that's going to have to start from scratch again. Going to lose a second villager as well. That is rough. That is rough. But Grimescene, he's look at these. He's buffing his villagers already. In come Pioneers, and now on the way is Wilderness Warfare, which is going to buff CDB's hit points by another 20%. They do have 11 ranged attack, 13 hand attacks. So Blunderbusters come in. So is Greatcoats, and bang, look at this, 400 HP. But he's not fighting, he's not timed this very well. And oh, in comes the Shotter Warriors, that could be dangerous. The Void, wherever the Musketeers, get them to the front. The villagers are doing a fantastic job of just tanking here. And this is what you do, you just leave them to soak up all the juicy damage, because they have, on top of 400 HP, they have 40% range resist. So against all of this stuff, they essentially have another 40% HP. This is a nice mass from Knights Templar, though, and he's up a K score already. Grime Scene bringing his villagers out here. They're not the easiest to micro, the villagers, because they don't form formations like normal military units. So you have to manually click them. You can put them in a control group, which makes it easier, but he's doing a good job chasing down with these CDBs. But of course, this is 20 CDBs right now, not gathering. Knights Templar actually having to run away, and that's a really nice thing there that you can just take this herd over here and kind of defend it thanks to the villagers. 3 Hussars on the way. A little cheeky LOL there. A couple of outposts. Did he send that? No. He spent 500 wood on 2 outposts? So that's a bit of honestly a bit of a mistake there, because when you've got buff French CDBs, you do not need towers. You do not need towers, believe me. Okay, he's getting a 2-pronged attack here. Evzonis are getting beat by shuttles there, which is not great. Hussars are coming in, which are going to save the day, I think. And how well are the CDBs doing here? They're doing a decent job, actually. Guess Kenyans are trying to run to the front to catch the Hussars. The CDPs with their 11 range attack. Doing a fantastic job here. Look at them go, baby. Look at them go. That's going to be another cleanup. That's going to be cleanup for France there. Grime Scene wins that fight again. The only problem is you don't want to do too many of these fights, because you need the villagers gathering. You need economy. You want more villagers, because Knights Templar is just going to be booming behind this. Now even Northwest Passage coming in. So CDBs are going to get 20% extra speed, and they get free actions, bonus damage versus Treasure Guardians. There are a couple of big Treasure Guardians here. Obviously, you've got these Marauding Musketeers as well, so you can take over these outposts. So that's kind of a cool card here. Knights Templar, he's only on 20 villagers, really. Has he not been making villagers? Does have interesting, he has the free Abend. You don't see that very often, but that does increase the Abend build limit by 1, so that's kind of good, actually. Free Abends is not great because that's only worth 450 coin. However, increasing your Abend build limit by 1 is actually pretty nice. So if you go for like a max Abend build, send that first. Go for, build max Abends. You can build an extra Abend there, and then you could just have some crazy eco there. Does he have max Abends? I hope he does. No, he doesn't. So he's just gone really all-out kind of rush here. So economies are actually really, really close. And you can see it. Grime Scene's actually up in score here. But he's getting dived on by 11 Shotty Warriors and more Kenyans. This is going to be a problem for the French CDBs. They're good against ranged units, but melee units not so much, because they don't have melee resist. They only have range resist. It's going to be a close one. Who's going to come out on top here? More shuttles on the way. Misses a batch, though. Could have got a decent batch there. Prize Bull is on the way again. He can get 600 wood now and 475 coin. He'll probably go for coin at this point. CDB's putting up a fight here. This is rough. This is really, really rough for Grime Scene. He's down to 17, 18 villagers now. Oh, my goodness me. I think he's going to lose all of these villagers. This is rough. This is rough. You can see he rebuilt the native post over here. But at the moment, that is not going to save him. This is what I love about DE. We've got a close-up of French CDBs kiting units right now. They've got such a Chad walk as well, haven't they? Look at those chests puffing out. Okay, Royal Musketeers coming in to get that big charge ability. Grime Scene still fighting with his CDBs. He's down to 13 villagers. This is not looking good. Knights Templar saying, bro. You can tell this guy's a talker. He is a talker. He's talking to himself, though. Grime scene is locked in, baby. Sorry, that was my very racist impression of an Ethiopian person talking. Grime scene laughing. The classic taunt 21. Knights Templar saying lame. Scores are actually really close. I'm pretty sure Knights Templar he's gone all in. Like he's slowly building villagers. But he's only on 25 and he only has one Aben. And he's just sent this guy. He's just sent to Menyas so he can now train Nephenias in Age 2. Why he'd want this, I don't know. Like, guess Kenya and Shottles is just such a strong composition in Age 2. I don't understand the need for Nephenias. I'm pretty sure they scaled down to Age 2 stats as well. I love games like this, man. I love games like this. We got Age 2 Nephenias. He's sending a card that gives him Nephenias in Age 2 at 16 minutes of the game. Oh, it is funny. It is fun. Okay, he's probably going to go for this. Looks like he's going to go for this trade post again. Is Grimesing got... Oh, he's got the big button. Maybe this changes things. Maybe this changes things. 5 Royal Musketeers coming out as well. I think it's go time. Yeah, he's bringing his villagers across as well. He needs to wait for the timing. You want to send this Greek Revolution out. It's going to give you those musketeers, but there's something even better that it gives you. Oh, and you'll wait and see, baby. You ready for it, boys? In comes the Greek Revolution. In comes the Sacred Band Infantry. The Royal Musketeers are connecting onto the Shottles. Good micro there, but the best thing about this is CDBs get 23 attack. 23 attack! That is basically the same as a Guess Kenya, except they have way more HP and way more range resist. For all intents and purposes, they have triple the HP of a Musketeer here. With the same amount of damage. You love to see it. He even saves the trading post before it goes down. Great stuff there. And the best thing about this revolution is that look how long this Greek Revolution big button takes to degrade. Like, he's not even halfway yet. So you get to keep that bonus on your villagers. I think it's like 2 minutes. Yeah, look, you can see here, I think it's 2 minutes or so. So we still got 55 seconds of it. It's such a good big button. And it's called the Greek Revolution. So I think we have to actually call this what it is. It's a revolution. And it's one of the best revolutions in the game because it doesn't cost anything other than a trade post. And you get to keep using it every few minutes. This is a true... And what do other revolutions in the game do? There are other revolutions like South Africa... No, not South Africa. Like... well, South Africa buffs your vills. Canada and Napoleon Revolt, they buff your villagers as well. So Greek Revolution basically gives you all the good sides of those type of revolutions without any of the downsides. And look at this, he's actually pushing in with that 23 ranged attack. He's got 5 seconds left. He's beating Nephenias. Nephenias only have 15 ranged attacks. Like, guess Kenyas are better than these. Oh, you love to see it. And Grimesy's only got 13 villagers, so he is all in right now. Oh, this is too funny, man. This game has just been absolute memes, and I love it. Yeah, Grimesy definitely wants to take down these barracks. That's a lot of food being gathered here. He doesn't have... Yeah, he's going to have to switch to coin. So a bit of a missed macro coming on here by Knights Templar. He's still on 27 vills, so he is increasing his villager limit. He's increasing his villager stock, but only very slowly. Still produces villagers... Still makes villagers faster than me, so that says something. Okay, the French villagers are securing some of the map here. Okay, 8 bows coming in for France. This is one of those very desperate Age 2 games. You can see there, even I think Native Warrior Combat just got sent in. Does have Team French Auxiliaries Combat for another native buff as well, should he choose to use it. And I think Knights Templar just wants to go Shotter Warrior here, to be honest with you. I think he just wants to go very heavy on the Shotter Warrior side of things. And another good thing about the Greek Revolution, you can see here, he's almost halfway through getting another Greek Revolution. So the timer, so when you use the big button, when you use the Greek Revolution, as soon as you click it, it starts reloading for the next one. Whilst the Greek Revolution is being used, that's a whole different queue. So it doesn't wait the whole 2 minutes of the Greek Revolution to finish before it starts loading the next big button. No, that just keeps going. That just keeps going. So that's another really cool thing about the Greek Revolution. It feels like he's only just finished his last big button and he's already halfway getting the next one. So you can kind of keep pushing with your villagers every 2 to 3 minutes for an extended period of time. No, I thought that was going to steal the treasure there. Got a little bit of a fight over this city tower. Making some Ev zones. Which is a decent unit to make if you're going up against Nev tenure. But honestly, yeah, I mean, I think he's maxed out his Royal Musketeers, yeah. So he needs to max out his other native. Definitely wants to start thinking about getting this as well. That big button is insane. You want the Raditsky's March. It's so important. Gives you Magyar Hussars. I always say this is one of the best, if not the best native map in 1v1 ranked, because it always gives you the House of Habsburg and the House of Fanar, and they have 2 of the best big buttons in the game. And me revolting is lame for sure. These guys know each other. You can see the bit of banter going on here. Is he calling the Greek Revolution lame? Because I don't disagree with him. A little bit of a standoff right now. Knights Templar is securing the city tower. We're still at 22.5 minutes. Still both Age 2 for these guys. 700 coin comes in. Please age up, I beg. Please age up. Save, mate. Save, mate. Probably with that coin, probably be worth adding some livestock to your market as well. Grimescene saying, not gonna lie, this is funny. Fun to play, fun to watch, fun to cast. If I do another Revolution tier list, I'm including the Greek Revolution. I'm telling you now, I'm including that on the Revolution. Because it essentially is a revolution. It changes all of your vills. And it gives, and like a lot of revolts, it gives you units. So it gives you some musketeers, and it changes your villagers to buff them. A lot of revolutions do that. A lot of revolutions do that. They change your vills one way or another. You clean next push. It is looking good for Knights Templar. He is 4k score up, 4.5k score up. Surely he doesn't fumble the bag from here, but I've seen worse things happen. Okay, he's aging up with the Jesuits. Doesn't have the influence to get the, I can't remember the name of the tech to age up faster. So it's going to be a long, slow, painful age up. Grimescene also sending his 600 coin, so probably going to be aging up with this as well. So it looks like both these guys are going to wait till they get their age 3s in here. That's a nice cheeky raid. Not sure what that village is doing out in the open there, but that's a nice little raid there. France do have their fast age up into age 3, so no doubt we'll see that. A church going up. Interesting. We still don't have Stagecoach. That is painful. Not going to lie, Grimescene. That is painful. I mean, he's building a church. I mean, just get Stagecoach, bruh. The double TP has been giving him a lot of XP, though. So now he's got a church trickle for XP as well. That's a lot of XP income. Knights Templar has aged up. There goes the church wagon. Grime Scene is aging up fast, like I said. So the Exile Prince is coming in. He has repaired his trade post, which is good. And you can see here, he's being clever. He's not just rushing in with the Greek Revolution again. He's going to wait for it this time. So he's going to wait till he gets a higher rank. And this is, it's weird how the Greek Revolution works. Honestly, I need to really understand it because you can see that he's already on rank 4. I think he's going to wait till he gets another rank up. I don't know. It's weird. Like, you can use one rank and it still goes on for the next rank. I don't know. All I know is this big button is busted as hell. It is so busted. That's all I know. All right. All I know is House of Fanart. It has the best big button in the game. Like, other than the fireworks, maybe this is the best big button. He wants to get rid of this treasure so we can put all of the villagers around this livestock, around this deer. And you can see that he picks up a village. Oh, no, he forgot to pick it up there. But you can see there how crazy the CDBs absolutely destroyed the treasure guardians there. Oh, looks like we got a big push coming in with Big Benny. The Sebastable Mortar, Revnak's mum's asshole, as I like to call it, because I tell you what, this all one big gaping hole. Hello, 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 hello. Is anybody there? There. Here we go, boys. Here we go. We got another Greek Revolution. It's Revolt round 2. We've got veteran Royal Dragoons. We've got 25 ranged attacks and 432 HP for these French CDs. This is insane. Revnak's mum's asshole goes down instantly. I've tried pounding away at that, and believe me, it is not easy to kill. But Grime Scene does it so easily. And look at these French CDBs. Oh my goodness. They even have 16 range, because why not? Oromo Warriors coming in now. That's actually quite nice, but there's a lot of anti-cav here. 25 ranged attack. 2 multipliers versus artillery. 2 multipliers versus Revnak's mum's asshole. No, that was a 10 times multiplier. And look, once again, he's still got 50 seconds on the clock. We got the countdown. Boom. Still 47 seconds remaining. And look at these French CDBs go. Look at the Greek Revolution. People need to understand the power of the Greek Revolution, particularly with France. It is so insanely strong. And did you see the size of the army Knights Templar had here? He's still up 3k score, but he can't crack the French CDBs. He can't beat the Greek Revolution right now. He's just cleaned his whole army up. Where are all the... okay, nice. That's nice. We've got some Sacred Band infantry there. A bit of anti-cav. We've got 2 Falcons coming in. And once again, you know, the Greek Revolution has ended. Boom. That goes to 0. And look, he's already a third of the way done for the next Sacred Band infantry Greek Revolution. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, more Roma Warriors. Nice catch here. And there wasn't a lot of anti-cav, was there? They all went down. The French CDBs went walkabouts as well. They went for a hike. But the Sacred Band infantry are... Wow, they survived long enough to kill the Aroma Warriors. Aroma Warriors, why do you suck so bad? Why do Aroma Warriors suck so bad? Another big pop of Aroma Warriors, though. Very nice. There is no anti-cav right here. These Aroma Warriors should clean up. He takes the second Falconet down. That's a good clean. The F-Zonies are skirmishers, so they get beat by these heavy cav. But the City Tower, the French CDBs, they still have 11 attack. It's just too much for the Aroma Warriors. And again, but he's only on 18 vills. Grime Scene down to 18 villagers. Whilst Knights Templar is on 36. And he's probably going to go for the age up here by the looks of it. Oh, but he's stuck. Where are all of his villagers are walking around? He's running out of food, ran out of gold. And so he's like tried to age up at the worst time possible. You can't all of a sudden play like this? You weird. Look at this. French CDBs using that multiplier versus Treasure Guardians. Picks up a city tower. Probably going to pick up another city tower as well. Okay, no, just going to go for the gold mine. Very smart. More Aroma Warriors on the way. Oh, they're so expensive. My God, they're so expensive for such a trash unit. Knights of the Templar is jealous of the Greek Revolution and wants to get one himself now by the looks of it. Having to rebuild his war camps. So Grimesy might... he's still down in score, but he might have bought himself some time to get back into this game. But it's 37 vills to 19. It's going to be rough. I mean, yes, he beat his army, but at what cost? Knights of the Templar diving in. Why is he diving in with so little units? Have you not learned your lesson, Gutar? Oh, just made it look easy, man. Made it look easy. Still doesn't have Stagecoach. Imagine Stagecoach right now. Oh, God. Stagecoach 20 minutes ago would be insane, the amount of resources it would have produced. Was he getting there? Veteran. Oh, Veteran Bourbons. So he's... Oh, he didn't have Veteran Bourbons there. Wow. So Veteran Royal Musketeers now. 2/3 of the way there for another Greek Revolution. I'll tell you what, this has been a fun 30 minutes. We've had 2 Greek Revolutions, and we might just get a third one. The scores are now neck and neck. What is happening? Knights of the Templar, not aging. It looked like he was trying to age at one point. Wow, okay, that's actually really nice. You don't hear that voice acting very often, do you? It looks like it's talking through a muffled... Angry boy, angry boy. Pretty funny. Never hear that very often. But it's kind of cool to get to see Aroma Warriors because you don't see them very often. They are so bad. They are so bad. They are so expensive. They are so bad. Okay, he's just buffed them finally. So they're a very unique unit. They have a charged ability, which is a ranged, a very big ranged attack, and it does like 40 damage or so. And then once they use that charge ability, they then go into their melee unit. So they're a very unique cavalry unit, but they're just, I mean, and look, they have 37 hand attack at 1.2 fire rate. That's pretty good. But the musket attack does minus 50% to heavy infantry. Like, they're just worse. They're so expensive as well. They're just a worse version of their Shotter Warriors. Like, you might as well just make Shotter Warriors. Shotter Warriors are just way better. Their pathing is better. They're cheaper. They just perform way better than Aroma Warriors do. But Aroma Warriors are still a melee hand cavalry unit, which is the CDB's weakness. Grimesy almost has another Greek Revolution. Okay, finally one of these guys decided to delete the city tower. Should probably delete this one as well before it goes into the hands of Knights Templar. No, looks like he's going to get it. Yep. Okay, Greek Revolution. 3, 2, 1. Greek Revolution. You can see there how weird it is. It's very random because it's already, for some reason, it's already 2/3 or almost 50% of the way for the next rank. Again, I don't know how this big button completely works and why it does that, but hey, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. We may have the 3rd Greek Revolution of this game. A couple of priests in here, which is nice. Healing some units. Healing villagers is definitely worthwhile here. Definitely want to heal your villagers. He's only on 24, which is not great. And he's got a huge army impending to the north of him. In they go. Aroma Warriors diving in. But the Great Revolution has been called once again. Another 8 Sacred Band Infantry. Once again, 25 ranged attack from the villagers. Knights Templar is timing his pushes here terribly. That could not have been better timing for Grimesteen. He's only just got the revolution once again. And once again, he's diving under these French CDBs. And he's gonna lose. The Aroma Warriors did quite well there, though, to be fair. Needs to clear up all of the anti-cavalry here. It's going to be close, actually. It's pretty close. But yeah, I think once the Aroma Warriors go down, he's just going to push with his French CDBs again, yeah. Yeah. And they have because they got 5.4 speed. Oh my god, they are so scary. 5.4 speed. And that's thanks to this card here, I believe. Is that the one? Yeah, 20% extra speed. The third revolution, baby. We are on the third revolution. He's pushing him back again. Knights of the Templar can't catch a break. And once again, they are basically back to the same scores they were 10 minutes ago. Oh, this is too funny. Oh, another big batch of Aroma Warriors. Could be scary, though. Oh, and the worst timing possible. Do we have any anti-cav? The French villagers are so fast, but they're not faster than Aroma Warriors. Evzonis, that's not great. Okay, he does have some veteran Royal Dragoons, which is good. Knights of the Templar begging him to stop. A Royal Dragoon, another interesting unit that has a different attack speed to its main counterpart, the Dragoon, which normally has a 3 attack rate, but these guys have 2.5. So if they're allowed to stand there and shoot, they have a very strong damage output. The downside to them is that their ranged attack fire animation is dog shit terrible. Once again, the Greek Revolution ends, and again we're in this another weird stalemate. Somehow Grimesteen manages to stay in the game by the sliver, by an absolute sliver, by the skin of his teeth, and he's still only on 23 villagers. Knights of the Templar is... How are you on 44 villagers at 37.5 minutes? You should be on 99. Man is not making villagers. They're both still in H3. This game is so random. Knights of the Templar just wants this pain and suffering to end. Doesn't know clearly what the Greek Revolution does. He's on fields. Jesus. This is bad. This is bad. He's gathering at 0.55 speed. Oh, God, this is painful. There's no more herds on the map. Not really, anyway. Oh, God, this is so painful. I mean, CDBs are gathering almost 3 times the food that Ethiopia is gathering. So the extra vills probably doesn't even matter at this rate. Knights of the Templar doesn't even have place among you. Oh, hi. Oh, this is a classic mid-elo game. It really is. Okay. How did that turn to France? I'm not sure how that turned. Oh! Oh, no, now it's his turn to do the revolution. Now it's his turn to revolt. He Greek revolts. And his villagers have 17 range attack, which is pretty good. But, of course, they are not French CDBs. They don't have all of the other upgrades that French CDBs have. So they are not quite as strong, anywhere near as strong. But still, 17 range attack is pretty good if you need to use them in a pinch. Does basically uses the Greek Revolution to get the 8 Sacred Band infantry. So, yeah, nothing wrong with getting extra infantry. Is he putting down... What's he putting down there? Is he waiting for something? Okay, waiting for the A4. Wow, he's put down the A4 monastery there. Okay. He should have he should have waited till it got a lot closer, because he's just wasting 14 villagers just standing there waiting for this thing to construct before they can actually continue to mine. Whilst he could have just like stopped now and then planted the monastery. So a bit of a mistake there. Okay, Knights Templar getting the other big button by the looks of it. Yeah, so he's getting a Magyar Hussar. Very nice. Grime Scene should have got this trade post a long time ago. He would have got so much value from the Magyar Hussars. These villagers need to now start. There they go. Start gathering good stuff. And once again, now he feels like with the Magyar Hussar, maybe he's got another chance. He's still 5k score up. He goes in for it again. Grime Scene doesn't have his revolution button this time, but he does have a lot more natives and skirmishes by the looks of it. Could still pull his CDBs. Nothing wrong with still using them without the Greek Revolution. That's exactly what he's doing right now. Again, oh my god, now he's getting caught. Now he's getting caught by the Royal Dragoons on melee, and these things are kind of like hack pellets. They have a very strong hand attack, so they can act as pseudo-cavalry if they need to. And yeah, look, chasing him down, actually chasing him down. Still that 5k score deficit. Grime Scene still hanging on, thanks to these CDBs just constantly fighting with them. Still pulling them once again. Definitely get them on melee yet. Okay, another cleanup. My goodness me. Grime Scene up to 29 vills. He's getting there. He's getting there. I mean, it's only 41.5 minutes and he's on 29 vills. This has just been so funny. Boyas. He's making some boyas as well, which is nice. Definitely worth it when you've sent all of these native cards. He sent Cab Combat as well, which is good for the Royal Dragoons. For these boyas as well. He sent lots of native upgrades. So yeah, these boyas, I've done a video on these things before about how much HP they can get, like especially when they get guard level. Like they are one of the best natives in the game once you've got all of the upgrades for them, because they're very tanky with an insane damage output. Look at that 1 fire rate. They are very, very scary unit when they get all of the upgrades. So it would be great for him to get to age 4. Try and get, he doesn't have Blood Brothers in his deck, but he could still get guard natives. So he does have a Greek Revolution ready to go. He's almost got another rank. So you can see here. Oh, nice raid there, but thanks to that city tower, he's going to be able to get out of there. So we've got 8. The rank 4 will give... okay, so now he's got rank 5, which will give him 10 of the Sacred Band Infantry. I like how it describes that it improves villagers in combat for a short period of time. Bruh, 2 minutes is not a short period of time. 2 minutes is the difference between winning or losing. Oh my god, are we going to see a Greek Revolution for the 4th time? He's going to use it for the 4th revolt. He's got to. Do it now! Do it now! Greek Revolt! Revolt again! Revolt again! Surely! Surely! There it comes! For some reason, we got the sound bug. I think he's used it so much that we've actually got a sound bug. 25 ranged attack once again. 430. I don't even know how they got over 400 HP. That is just insane. 5.4 speed. I mean, just let it rep, man. Just let it run, you know. 30. You can just push into his base now with 32 vills and just win the game. Like, honestly, like, Team French Auxiliaries combat. Nice, and Templar's got to industrialize. Push now, Grime. Push! Push like you've never pushed before. Push that big-ass hard shit out. And just... Oh, my God, look at the speed of that. He was running for the toilet right there. Grime Scene, 32 villagers. Another native tech coming in, as if these natives aren't buff enough. And, oh, my God, the worst timing age up here for Knights Templar. He needs to make units. He's making their tenure. That's not going to be enough. And... The Greek Revolution is pushing into the base. These things have 25 range attack, 432 HP. He might actually win the game, even though he's down 8,000 score. Say it isn't so. 44.5 minutes. Cut me out of my misery. My ears are bleeding from the amount of big button jingles. That's another Magyar Hussar jingle. Oh, yeah. He doesn't have a shipment for end. Like, he needs 15 shuttles right now. Where's all of these Neftenius? He's got 10 Neftenius coming in. He doesn't have a shipment. Raditsky's march. Where did that Magyar Hazard is coming in? 960 HP. This is when he needs the Greek Revolution. 50 villagers right now. He needs them to have Greek Revolution. Maybe then he has a chance, but he's just not quite there yet. Oh, no. Villager on villager action. Boyers with 600 HP. Oh, it's GG. Somehow, he's up 9k score, but he has to click the resign button. Now, that might be a first. That might be a first. What a back and forward game. Oh, my God. Look at the villager massacres here. And just when he started to get into age 4, he loses the game. You cannot make this up. Oh, my God. Grime scene. 4 Greek revolutions. And I have to say, this revolution done right is one of... It's honestly, I would rather this Greek big button revolution. So the Greek revolution, I would rather than so many of the trash revolutions out there. Like, Greek revolution doesn't cost 3,000 resources and you don't need to be in age 4. And it is better than the Haiti revolt. It's better than the penis cannon revolt, Indonesia, I think. It's better than the Peru revolt. It is better than so many revolts, and it's just a simple big button from a native post. That says it all about revolts in the game. I mean, hey, I would love if we get more DLCs, I would love an actual Greek revolution. Like, imagine that. Imagine how cool that would be. But well played to Grime Scene, showing off one of the best revolts in the game with the French CDBs. It is an insane combination. And yeah, that was I didn't expect that, and that was so back and forth. I knew there was going to be 1 Greek revolution. I didn't know there was going to be 4 Greek revolutions. My goodness me. And just look at that. That is an image right there, isn't it? I think I'm going to have to screenshot that, and that is going to have to be the one of the thumbnails. Yeah, beautiful stuff. Guys, hope you enjoyed that one. Have a great Friday. I hope you kicked it off very well with this video, and I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.